Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to the Commonwealth. Here we are back at Murkwater Construction Site. I did do a little bit of maintenance. I ran around and got some materials. And one thing that you're going to notice, the eagle-eyed amongst you, the stairs don't go all the way to the ground anymore. That's because I actually picked up and rotated the house so it wasn't facing the barn wall anymore. It was not aimed in an appropriate direction, and I was able to turn it around in such a way that it still met the ground properly everywhere except for this spot right here. So what I'm going to do with this is build a little front porch to sit on and have tea. Then we can work out some defenses. My anticipation is most of the threat is going to be coming from the north and the west, with the south and the east being a less likely approach. So I'm going to be defense heavy on the approaches over there. I'll probably just use the highest point in the rear over here, which I think is right over here, near those trees. I'll probably put a single tower that'll cover the south and the east. That being said, let's get started. Helena, Jet, BK, good morning. Welcome aboard. Come on, there we go. Okay, that gives us a nice porch surface. And we're back up to being able to get into the house relatively normally. And we don't want that to be all ugly underneath there. So let's hide our everything is red, so let's go with white. And it looks like we're going to have to turn surface snap off to get this to go up underneath there. Nice thing about these pickets is they hide an awful lot. Going to have to turn the object snap off as well. That's okay. They hide an awful lot. And can still be made to look like they are providing the bulk of the support. It doesn't matter which way I put that there, it's going to be sticking out a little bit. I want that pointed part in. Oh, that was horribly placed. That's a little better. And just one more of these. Right in here. Groucho, good to see you this morning. Hope everyone had an excellent night. And now we have a nice place to sit and enjoy the wonderful swamp here. Oh, the other thing I did do is I put a mortar here so I can actually see what I'm doing. This is the high point back here. And like I said, I'm thinking that if I put one guard tower here, and then one in that corner, and one over in that corner, we'll get nice coverage from all the potential areas of approach. I'm not sure. This tower, of course, would protect from there, and that one from there. This one would also protect in that direction. So, yeah, I'm 90% certain that's the best way to go. Try and stay inside the build area. Now in this case, I just want to build something tall. That's going to be outside the build area, so let's turn that a little bit. Wow, that has to go a lot deeper, doesn't it? Okay, that's step one. I know I want to be able to get some real height, so... Come on. There we go. How tall can I take this? I should be able to get one more floor out of this, right? Or maybe a half floor. But the half pieces aren't crappy looking. I don't know if in a single square I can... I know what I'm going to do. Come on. Now we can go up to half floor. Or even less. Oh. Looks like season 3 of Rob Falling Off Stuff has started. That's not gonna do it. Come on. Okay. Try and figure out what I'm doing as I'm doing it. And the weather's already annoying the crap out of me, because the worst part about this target is it only works from one direction. Hey, slacker. How's it going? Okay, if I come up from this way... I just might need to make that wider. Let's see what I can do here. If I put that, if I put a stair on that, it's not going to line up. Exactly. The thought process of a confused builder. Alright. Might be better off just scrapping the idea of a second floor. I mean, we do have the height here to see out over the entire swamp, except for behind that house. And one more level is not going to get us behind that house. I hate you, Murkwater. I hate you as much as you clearly hate me. I'm doing very well this morning, Helena. Thank you for asking. I hope everybody else got a good night's sleep and is also in good spirits today. Yeah, you see this? 5 minutes of clear sky. It's all you get for your troubles with the clear weather mortar. Stand by, guys. Alrighty. And my daughter stopped in to ask me what I'd like for brunch. Before this annoys me any longer, I'm going to... Alright, where the heck am I? There I am. Gonna put some posts up underneath this. Looks a lot better. Perhaps we can put something underneath there to look like supplies. This place is so depressing. 5 minutes is all it gave me. From 2 weather shells, 5 minutes. Normally, these are provided by USO, by the way. They're the Covenant turret stands. And normally, if you have these, and you do not have place anywhere, or place everywhere, depending on your system and preferences, you would not be able to place them directly on a wall, which clearly is where they belong. For some reason, they only place on the ground, and then you have to move them with a pillar. But, as we all know, in a modded playthrough, you can do some things that you can't do without it. And this is one of the reasons that I really love the modded playthrough, is I'm able to do something quick to put that in place and give me the starting defenses. Otherwise, I end up with mucking about and trying to figure out the best way to do something. And it starts becoming irritating when I can't do what I may have envisioned doing. If anyone knows... Oh. Redfield. How you doing, Patrick? If anyone knows, some vehicles explode when you shoot them enough. Does this one? Because if it does, I'm going to remove it. I don't want extra explosives around the place for people to do damage to us with. But if it doesn't, I'd like to leave it kind of as is. I can scrap the reeds, but not... There we go. I'd rather have the reeds. I think that this is also going to become a site where I banish settlers I don't like. Would help if I would stay inside the build area while I'm trying to place things. I know that there are a couple of other mods that also provide these turret stands. I will endeavor to figure out which ones they are. I believe one of them is SOE, Settlement Objects Expanded, if I'm not mistaken. But again, placement isn't too terrible with without place everywhere. You can, I mean, you have to go through the various you have to go through the various steps to get it done. But you place it in the ground, you'll barely be able to see it, and then you put a pillar next to it, and you just pillar glitch it to where you want it. Which, it sounds trivial, but if you want these way up high, it does become an issue. Now, I did discover that you can do the pillar glitch with stacked pillars. It is not very easy, but I did do it in PlayStation builds. That's got security. That one's blocked by the house, but that's got security. Can I see that one from this one? No, I cannot. So probably that corner needs a third guard stand. Or I'm so well hidden I can't see myself. So yes, we will do 4 corners of security here. Which is all well and good. Oh. Yeah, as we all know from watching JPEG or SAR or any of the myriad builds that we've seen others doing, when you get the hang of the pillar glitch, it almost becomes a point of pride to see what you can build with it. And I have to say, in PlayStation, it's definitely satisfying to get something built the way you see it in your mind, when the mechanics of the game itself are not in your favor. I am Russ. I'm not doing it with this character. I am setting up a second character to add your mods to. That's the character I'm going to participate in the build challenge with. And I want to keep this character running with this set of mods because, I mean, I already built 2 settlements starting with these before we got into the full version of, or semi-full version of your mods. I know that now that a couple of years are completed, they're ready for download. Although with the way you like to keep adding things, I don't know if completed is the right way to say that. Okay. Every security station can see another security station. If we get 4 guards here, the 4 guards will add 2 points each. If I only put two guards here, that's the trick. If I put 2 guards here, one is going to roam between 3 towers and one is going to roam between, or one is going to stay stationary at 1. Maybe I'll put a security mat over in the barn. What do we do down here? This is going to be probably supplies. Oh. Strangely enough, the large group of barrels and boxes, as nice as it is to decorate with, comes out as fishing supplies. And it's nice that that covers such a wide area. Come on now. Well, I guess surface snap should be off then, to make it look like somebody hastily put that down on top of that. Oh no, Russ! Don't ever stop. I'm loath to call it complete, because every time I think you've finished working on a mod, the next post I see from you is telling me about the next part that you've created for it, and you're ready to update it again. Don't ever stop, dude. Okay, so security I think we've got covered. We have a chem station, because why wouldn't you have one here in the swamp? We have a house to enjoy our swampy goodness. In the house we have how many bunks? We have 1, we have 2 in there, 2 in there. So that's 5. And the provisioner's already officially taking one of those. I think the provisioner is going to actually get a sleeping bag in the garage. Because they don't really live here. Either the first guard or the provisioner will end up assigned to that. Alright. I don't know if it's getting dark because it's late in the day or because it's still stormy again. Well, a little of both, I guess. We do not have water here, which, that's kind of ironic, isn't it? So maybe that's what they're going to do out here in the swamp, is do some water purification as a full-time job. Where's it? The power one's on this side. Okay. Okay, that won't sit any lower. So let's get up on the roof. Get some power here. And we have water purification going on here. That's awesome. Now they need something to make them happy here. Let's rearrange the inside of this a little bit and make ourselves someplace to have some happiness. I can actually go to a number 3 bar in here if I want. Would have to move this chair realistically. Let's dump a chair or two to make it a little bit more navigable. He's going to stand about where that center post is, which probably means that some sap is going to walk up and stick his shoulder inside the wall in order to buy something if I leave it where I just had it. Is there enough room here? There is, but let's not take the chance. Now there's definitely enough room. There's some happiness coming our way. And what else makes happiness? Doctors make happiness. Christian, I'm just experimenting. I'd like to say that there's a plan. But realistically speaking, there's not. Okay, I could put this here. It doesn't block the stairs. Can definitely still walk around it. And then back here, you could have some shelves with some supplies. Is that the level? That's the level 1. Is level 2 bigger? No, the level 2 is not bigger, so let's use the level 2 one, though. Yeah, for me, the Murkwater site is not likely to be someplace I go back and forth to. If I and I'll probably revisit it when with the other character that I was just talking about with Russ's mods, and actually make it into a military training location. In my time in the actual military, we used various locations around the country to handle different types of training. So like in Louisiana, we had the Fort Polk training area was mostly swamp and like phase 1 of jungle training could be handled there because of the there's a taller shelf. That sort of thing was done at that location. And then we had the desert training area out in California in Death Valley. Fort Irwin, California, by the way. Beautiful area. And we did winter training in 2 different locations. I actually took the winter survival course offered by the U.S. Army as part of the winter survival and then the winter combat course back in the 80s. Phase 1 was in upstate New York at Fort Drum during wintertime, obviously. And then Phase 2 was outside of Reykjavik, Iceland. I did not do Phase 2. My unit was not supposed to have an available slot for that course, so myself and the other sergeant who was privileged enough to get to go to Phase 1 were denied access to Phase 2. We have a bar, we have a clinic, we have security. We have beds. We have a place for them to make food. Am I missing something? My mental checklist is telling me that I've put all the things that I should need to here, but I'm still feeling like there's more available. Well, there is a lot more available space, but let's keep that clinic idea going. Now watch, I'm going to put this here, and settlers are going to stand outside the doors saying, "Oh, I can't get through." Well, even the most sophisticated house is nothing but a box with fancy sides. So, thinking outside the box is not always... See how good my aim is. That should give me about 22 seconds of clear skies. What do I need? What do I need? Run, run, run. And I don't need to be going up that ladder. Okay. I need to assign some people here, but I need to make sure that they actually have everything they need before I leave. Because I don't ever want to come back here. I mean, the house layout is very similar to the house I grew up in, so, you know, hey, yay, nostalgia. But, in reality, this place is so depressing to be at. So, yeah, I've seen other people do setups here where they called it a military training base. Obviously, they didn't build a custom home. And I think I have some better ideas about how to do that custom military base than I do for this place. But I think this place is just out of the way place to send some folks to make sure that the rest of the Commonwealth has clean water. And I think that's where I'm going to leave it. So we're going to need to assign some folks down here. No, that's not what I wanted to touch. Murkwater without expanding, is rather small in size, and you get a huge build budget as well. I suppose I could have gone very tall. Okay, that's where it wouldn't let me place. So, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stories tall. I could have gone a lot taller. But I'm not seeing it. I exited the top of the build area, so I could have gone 5 stories tall. Let's put a floor on this before I fall off of it. So what we've managed to put together here is a pleasant little house to live in, out in the swamp, where they can purify water and export it. Perhaps they'll, I know, but I don't know where they are. It's going to be in wall decorations, I think. But I don't have any of the materials with me right now. Darn. I was going to say I could put up a bunch of hunting things with the Mirelurk bits and pieces, and say they're also supplying Mirelurk meat, and I will probably have to do that in another week or so when I can find myself some Mirelurks to hunt down. They should be all over the place, but I'm not going to count on seeing them because I want to see them now. I never explore down here, really. Somerville Place is annoying for me to build at because, again, just like this place, it rains all the time and it's so far out of the way. So this is what we've got built. We need a security guard, at least one. We need a doctor and a bartender. So that's 3, maybe 4 people. All their power needs are met. So let's, yeah. Mirelurk meatpacking, exactly. They can scour the swamps for mirelurks. I know that in some workbench, I have a whole lot of mirelurk meat, and I know I need mirelurk meat to do the decorations, so let me go to Starlight and get a bunch of people sent down here, and then we'll stop at Sanctuary and see if that's where I left my mirelurk meat, which is most likely where I left my mirelurk meat. But Sanctuary, or Starlight rather, is my population center hub. And most of the people there are unassigned as well. Because I haven't built anything there. Slacker, that's the first thing I thought of when I met Cricket. I thought she was going to be a chems dealer, not a weapons dealer. Oh, good. Let's see. You with the helmet, or the hat, the white hat, you look like a security person in a swamp. So you need to move to the swamp. Yes, I really want you to go to the swamp. And you look like you're edging to be a doctor at a swamp. Off with you. And let's see. You've got the look of a swamp bartender. And you're going to the swamp just because I want you there.
Lost track of how many blisters I got.
You'll get more in the swamp.
Crop's been growing pretty good lately.
You're kidding, right? There's nothing here. There's nothing growing here. I'm not even sure I have enough water being produced here for you people.
Easy living, this ain't.
Aren't you supposed to be in the swamp? Get going. Well, that's why they've got a doctor to treat all the trench foot that they're going to have. Yeah, I've definitely been picking up Mirelurk eggs. How's my soft shell Mirelurk? But that doesn't count as Mirelurk meat. Does it? I might actually have to go hunt some Mirelurks somewhere. We'll take half of that, just in case it counts. See, I've already cooked the Mirelurk. Oh, I mentioned this in the other stream up at Coastal Cottage. After finishing the stream of the Build and Sanctuary, I randomly built this while I was bored one Wednesday and completely forgot that I was done building here. So, surprise, guys! So where else have I built? I built at Coastal Cottage so that I might have some Mirelurk meat in the workbench there. And you know Mirelurk meat stores in workbenches indefinitely.
I'm new around here. I wanted to introduce myself. I wanted to personally thank you for giving us...
Oh, you did? You wanted to personally thank me? Awesome. You don't have a job. Congratulations.
Sure.
Now you have a job. And somebody's gonna have to... You. I'm gonna send you to the swamp. Mostly because I'm working there. And now I gotta turn off your
You hear about
beacon
that
here.
farm run by ghouls? Isn't that something?
Oh, you're about to go to a swamp run by idiots, so that's something.
Anything I can do to help out?
Who asked if there was something I could do to help out? Was that you? You can be a bartender. Or a doctor. They're the same thing. Oh, ghoul, ghoul, ghoul. You need a job as a security guard. Did I get sidetracked? What was I here for?
Okay.
I know I had a mission in life. The one thing I didn't prepare for. A cow. Where do I put you? I need a trough. It needs to be out of the way. Oh, I can put him over in here. Up against this building. Is it resources? Other? You find your own way there. I'm not gonna do all the work.
My back hurts, my feet hurt.
Isn't that the doctor that just started telling me about how he's...
Everything hurts.
Fix yourself, dude.
Farming's as honest work gets.
Huh?
I think it's irony that my first keystroke after she said that cliche line is, I reached for a grenade. I should put on my armor if I'm gonna go hunt Mirelurks. There should be Mirelurks down near the water. Knowing my luck, I've killed all the Mirelurks and none of them want to come back. Come on, radiation crabs, where are you? You gotta be around here somewhere. Nice raft you got there, buddy. I'm just gonna leave you to it. Okay. Where are all the Mirelurks hiding? I didn't necessarily forget about it, because I knew soldiers who could get swamp butt without being anywhere near a swamp. So I didn't automatically include it in the treatment plan. You'd think that just walking around on the beach I'd get attacked by Mirelurks like I did for the entirety of this game. I go hunting Mirelurks, I find ghouls. How is it that somehow I can find mirelurks absolutely anywhere? Except for when I'm hunting them. This is ridiculous. Where the heck are... Does anyone know if the mirelurks in the, or some of the mirelurks in the water treatment plant respawn? I don't think they do once you've emptied it out. You're right, I probably should have gone the exact opposite direction that I went. I don't even see where I am anymore. And yes, I've just bothered to fast travel 22 feet. Sue me. Could we not hit the wrong button today? Yay, mirelurk meat. Oh, she was armed for combat. Why didn't she shoot at me? Well, in my case, that was a face drop, because kind of knocked it off of them. Now the mirelurks are showing up just about everywhere. Hi, whale. Hello, Salem. I'm assuming that I've wandered away from my own settlement beacon, but the question now is, why do I get the signal that I lost the settlement beacon when I turned it off while I was there? Yeah, I've already been through here. Apparently I missed a few. I'm sure that this town has just an amazing aroma. Trash and rotting fish. You son of a gun. Oh, there you are. Just stand there. He just wanted to have his very dramatic flip off the dock moment. Luckily, a piece of him remains, so I can get the meat. That should probably be enough Mirelurk meat to build a few decorations. And it might even be enough time that some of the Murkwater people are going to show up. Alright, where the heck? Come on. Come on. Help if I looked in the right spot. Yeah, there's not a lot that smells good about New York in July, Gotcha. Spent way too many years living there and wondering what that smell was. And all right. What the? Who is carrying on? the heck is a synth eradicator? Well, that was underwhelming. There we go. Well, you're still shooting at something. Oh, you. He could have run. He would have died tired, though. Apparently, I was late to the party. But they did stick around for me. The Institute with their very dubious equipment. Now then. Who is here? Anyone? Anyone make it here yet? Oh, you're the person I said would make a good guard. I'm going to give you the tall guard post, if I can remember how to get there. It's your duty station. And you can choose which other ones you want to be at. And I'm so unimpressed with this place, I'm not even going to bother replacing your pipe pistol or whatever you came with. Baseball bat, bowling pin, whatever. Alright, you, I said, look like a doctor.
Okay.
And you look like a bartender.
Got it.
And you just sit there and look sad. I'm gonna sleep until it's this is daytime. Okay. See. Okay, now we've got that straightened out. Everybody needs to know what they do around here. So it's Mirelurk King or Mirelurk Hunter heads. Let's go around the other side of the barn and get that big old arm up there again. This one can go up here. Supplying the Commonwealth with tasty Mirelurk. Since 2021. Alright. You need a bed, and I'm gonna make you have the crappy bed. You're never going to use it, so who cares where it is, right? I assigned a bartender, didn't I? I did. Well, at least he's doing his job. Really? No, I'm not going to shoot the bartender. I'm going to shoot the weather thing. Yeah, I don't blame you. A little bit of crab cakes sounds a little bit like a nice lunch. All right. Well, other than the misdirection, I think we managed to... how do I get back to this? There we go. Mirelurk meat. Queen Mirelurk. Soft shell. .10 pistol. Guess I could give the guard a hardened sniper rifle. Being she's gonna have to, like, shoot things. I could even give her some armor. Let's see, I could give her a courser uniform. That's some armor. And medium combat armor left leg. Yeah, I'll give her the courser armor. And a sniper rifle. Where are you hiding? You're not there. There you are.
I want to trade a few things.
Sure thing.
Okay, first you need a weapon. That takes 308, so you're going to need some ammo. There's your bullet. Take that. I'll take that, and that. the coarser uniform with the baseball cap. Definitely a good look. You should run with that, girl. Take one more look to see if the bartender knows where the hell he is. It says it's still assigned. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Hopefully he gets on duty sometime. Alright, I know I don't need a pipe pistol. Don't need that. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I do believe that the Murkwater soft-shell Mirelurk packaging plant and water purification unit has now been completed.
Got work to do. Can't talk now.
Dude! What did you do to that poor man? And she's smoking a cigarette. I have nothing to say about it, she says. Thanks, Bethesda. And she just walks away smoking her cigarette. I don't think I could have found a better way to end this stream. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for attending the Murkwater Construction. I am open to ideas for the next build location. However, I do have to get ready for my afternoon events, so I am not going to be able to stay while y'all vote. I do hope everybody here is familiar with Groucho's Discord, and if I may impose upon Mr. Snark to collect recommendations for our next build location, I will consult with him probably tomorrow, around the time of SAR's stream, to see where we're building next. I would like to have more than one suggestion. Look, she's just staring at him, too. Evil, evil woman. Alright, guys. I hope that you enjoyed the rather small build here at Murkwater, and thank you very much for putting up with my antics as I hunted down the Mirelurks to finish the place. It's been wonderful bringing this to you today. I'm sorry that it had to be an abbreviated build stream. I hope every one of you has an excellent day. Take care of yourselves. Take care of your families. And I will see you next time.